1917.
Sassy Chap Games. Date everything!
Benoit starts when you enter your bedroom. They look as if they've been waiting for you.
There you are. Do you realize what today is? Not yet, but I can see you might as well have. It's the anniversary of the day we met. Or should I say, the anniversary of the day you pulled me out of several boxes, and you and all your friends laughed and laughed. Thank you. Why do you think I've been so desperate for you to see me as the sexual powerhouse I really am? I thought perhaps you'd remember our anniversary coming up, and that you'd take this. Really, I can't count on you to do this yourself. Well, you know now. It took you ages to even use me. What the hell am I supposed to think when the first time we meet, I'm held up as a fucking joke? Tell me I'm not a joke to you.
They look at you with genuine pain in their eyes, their lip trembling with barely repressed anger and sadness.
Thank you.
They turn away from you, wiping at their eyes.
I never wanted you to see me like this. I need to be alone for a while.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick. Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment. If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule. Timothy Timepiece. Timeliness. It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you? Excellent. I thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to... If you do, see you then in not a moment.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you. He stares. He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
Indeed I am. Big, brazen, and audacious. Serve? No, I don't. What does that have to do with her? Stop talking nonsense or I shall kill you. But of course, her. Queen Bodacia. Audacious indeed. For me, it is yes. Victorious. With an insatiable hunger for justice and a violent rebellion against authority outside my own. I am not. You're calling me wrong. We shall fight immediately if you are. I live in a reality that suits me. A reality I will defend with my life. Besides, I can assume just about anything I want. I think you'll find they do. I'll challenge you, we shall fight, and after your defeat, you will find you are much more amenable to my opinions. I will definitely still be right. But if you win, then you can be right too. It's quite fun, you'll see. Choose your weapon. I feel it. The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet. And glory shall be mine!
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deep quantum catalyst act, and I haven't even told you. It's very sci-fi, but I'll keep an eye on things over. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer. Your life depends. Are you insane? Sorry, it's not safe to talk. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, but I'll keep analyzing the data.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Backing up. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scooching. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today. Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Ah, man, this isn't where the experience is for. We're meeting at the weight rack. See you tomorrow.
I'm so glad you're back. I thought maybe after the... I didn't think you'd ever want to see me again. Thank you. Sex toys aren't supposed to be emotional, you know. We do one thing, and we do it well. But I've been holding on to these feelings of inadequacy for years. I can be confident and sexy around everyone else in this house. But when I see you, I just remember that first time we met. I've been desperate for you to see me as the sensual being I am. I just felt so desperate every time you came around. Maybe you couldn't see it, but I felt like a fucking mess. But you let me show you what I look like when I'm truly in my element. I freaked out yesterday, but the truth is, you really make me feel like you see me for me. And I hope we can keep seeing each other without all that pressure now. I want to keep doing this, if you'll have me. I'm so happy.
Benoit takes your hand in theirs, reaching up to wipe a tear away from their eye.
Let's start over from now on. No more pressure to be anything but ourselves.
You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of So, that red shirt. No matter. C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for... This will be a baby game for babies, so Lil Crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who he hates. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready. Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh? See? Look how tiny your presence is. A rapper. Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a... This is Ballcock.
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like. You're sure you've seen it before, but where?
Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own Ballcock as he sings. Put it near your mouth and witness.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Ballcock has a big mouth and no, he is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crapper that you can be a match for him.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to Lil Crapper. He picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good, good. Remember, only the best can kick it with the Crapper. This is easy. We begin! Yo, 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 yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap.
Sack.
Leaves all alone in a tiny...
Shack.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Smack.
Woo! Okay, okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Loup is not normal. He is above normal. But you have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Loup Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you. Hey, stop it, stop it! This is not like one of your kissless loser video games where you pick the flirt words and my portrait starts to blush. This is real life. And in real life, the only way you can befriend the toilet is to prove almost anybody can do the basic rhymes. Meet her and flip. For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a toilet paper only. He does not want your wet wipes, Zosa for the garb. If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow. Are you ready? You are not. There is much, much more to cover. Jean-Loup understands this. He is return again for more.
A colourfully dressed board gamer beams at you. But even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, his smile is a little too wide, his stare a little too intense. You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee-gosh golly and a hi-de-ho! I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go! Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big ol' attic. But you seem maybe you could be my next relationship. Would you like that? Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules. I love rules. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to my whole deal and how this is going to turn out? Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus. Ultimately, yes, but your actions the more you win, the more chances to love me. I'm falling in love with you. Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about it. Be here next time for our first game, Sandyland! Wowee!
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm. I do not recall asking anyone for your presence. So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time? How tedious. No. Luckily, I don't know Randy. Listen, wretch. We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation. Is that understood, wretch? Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world? Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at? An acceptable, if asinine, answer. But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away. Valuables, memories, and very often, deep, dark, very dirty secrets. The kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far from everyone. Even, if necessary, from themselves. Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch? Underestimate me at your own peril. You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar. So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic. You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, you may prove yourself of use to me. The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude? Very good answer. All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me. You should count yourself Not everyone is given such an incredible, and rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself. Of course. Anything for my compliant little wretch. I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis. That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination. Careful. You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch. I don't open up my chassis for just anyone, and especially not for someone as pathetic as you. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment. Very good. Your mistress is pleased. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork. There's some important ground rules we need to firmly establish before we take this any further. But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch. Again. Like you'd unquestioningly do absolutely anything I'd ask of you. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now. Very, very good. Then I will see you back here tomorrow, wretch. Do not keep me waiting.
Why? Why? No, 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 this is all wrong. You cannot be here, okay? Not yet. Yes, technically, yes, it's yours. Yes, to all of that, but this space is also mine, and you cannot be here. You cannot be here with me, like this. There will be a time, I know it, but it is... So get out. Get out, please, and don't come...
Champ, champ, champ! How goes? I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth. Valdivian would like you to. How would you rate your time with? I appreciate you. One more. If you were to recommend, I don't know. That here comes my resume. If you ever have any.
Come and give me a little snuggle. Come and give me a little snuggle. Come and give me a little snuggle. Lover.
Looking for a good time? Looking for a good time?
You feel an unseen presence detach. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not. A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clear. You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes. Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro? What is scary about a performer crafting a performer? It was coming along nicely. That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the... You two have met, I'm assuming? Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program. It was all being performed in real time, but they still. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to warp. I can't tell you just how the talent always just seems to flux. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal. Valdivian, is he a composer? I must hear his concertos when you have the time. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution. So long, Maestro.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description. He's fire given form, but despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace. Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame. Of course, the hearth is the heart of the home. I seen what you're doing. Kinda get me fired up too. Nah, not like that, you little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach, and you need my help. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us. But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student. Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines. Yup. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking, be it love, friendship, or the sizzling art of the... I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to. Hell yeah, just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of... But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. My point is, that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame. No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is. Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with. So what do you think? You up for it? Seems like you're already getting... All right. How... What up, hottie? Got a light? Because I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? What'd you think? See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know? Okay, so what would you change it to? Oh, damn. Somehow you managed to make that unfunny and... Anyway, that shit doesn't even matter. You see, that was all a trick question. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener. Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections, and your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some... You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart. Get to know their... You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be... I call this style... Think you can handle it? Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next... Later!
Well, look, it's my old friend, the dork. Want a bone? Okay. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
You take Doug's cold, pale hand, and the two of you make your way to the Bone Zone hand in hand. You have a pretty great time, but as you lie side by side afterward, you can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of dread. You could be doing so much more with your life. You're wasting what should be the best years stuck in your... Doug seems pretty pleased, though.
You seem to be late. Unexpectedly so. Pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd already filled out all the necessary paper, I'd punish you severely. God, must you prattle on so incessant? Listening to your pitiful yammering is like nails on a chalkboard. Do us both a favor and keep your grating, unintelligible blatherings to the barest of minimum. My delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree? Not to interrupt, but quick check-in. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible... Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh. Like, I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that's basically how I feel anyway. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know? Enough flirting. We have business to attend to. First, I will need you to consent to my complete and total authority. You will surrender yourself to me, making you compliant, dependent. Do you consent, wretch? Very good, my little wretch. It appears that you can follow orders well, at least when you put your mind to it. That will suit you very well in your new... And if you keep doing as I say, perhaps there are some other new positions we can try with you. But first, your mistress has another demand. As you now have responsibilities to me, I too have responsibilities to you. And above all else, it is my responsibility to ensure your emotional and physical safety. For in order to be fully subservient to my needs, you must feel fully secure. That said, in order to ensure the safety of my compliant little wretch, it's necessary for you and I to have a safe word. This is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all, a safe. Usually I would choose our safe word. But since you've been doing such a good job today, and because I'm feeling particularly generous, perhaps I'll let you pick. Do you have one in mind? Linguini. Oh, I love that. That's such a sensual safe word. Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves? Interesting. I see. Maybe there's more to this pathetic little wretch than meets the eye. Of course, we'll have to put you through the paces to discover how depraved you really are. Would my little wretch like that? Good. Compliant and subservient. You're off to a promising start. But before we truly begin, I have one last issue that's been bothering me. Between you and me, I've become incredibly bored with most of my other... let's call them relationships. They've become routine and uninspired. They're stale. And this displeases me. It's all right. Lucky for me, you came along at just the... It affords us an opportunity to experiment with something new. I think, perhaps, to ensure you reach your full potential, shake off the oppressive shackles of our everyday humdrum reality. Do you understand? Your devotion and enthusiasm towards complete subjugation is utterly intoxicating. But no. Let me try again. I'm thinking in our relationship, we allow ourselves the freedom to expand beyond the limited confines of our stale, everyday identities and roles. Do you understand now? Very good, Wretch. Yes, the more I think on it, the more I think this is definitely what I've been so desperately craving. And how lucky I am to have acquired such a pliable, subservient plaything to help me quench my thirst. All we need now is the appropriate canvas to paint our desire upon. If you beg for it, I'll let you choose. Show me, Wretch. Show me how well you can beg. So utterly pathetic. I really shouldn't reward you for debasing yourself so pitifully. However, I do so love the sound of begging. And because you did a satisfactory job, I've decided to grant your request. So, Wretch, out of these 3 tantalizing scenarios, which do you think your mistress would enjoy the most? Chef and prep cook, Santa and elf, and finally, IRS auditor and small business owner. I should have expected that. A rather pedestrian choice, but perhaps we may find something therein that I... Now, I've seen more than enough of your pathetic visage for today. Be back here same time tomorrow and be ready to serve my every... Do you understand? Very good, Wretch. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Looking for a good time?
Valdivianites! Guess who? Team, however, in that spirit of camaraderie.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going? Eh? I can't let you in here without the proper PPE. Yeah.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth.
Hey, oh, get him out of here! Your hard hat, your boots, your high vis. Come on, this is a job site. Don't even get me not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep. Yeah, well, what can I say? It's professional jealousy. Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining. I'm a popular tool. It's always, hi, Tony, this, thanks, Tony, that, or Tone, my ass is leaking. Jean-Loup. Incontinence. You didn't hear from me, though. HIPAA. Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other, both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
So you get it. I need more space. Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating. Relax, Tiger. It's Tony time. I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge. Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date, and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh? You're damn straight is how I would build it using my tools. No curves in this drawbridge. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April. All right, you like it, but you don't love it. I get that. Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs. Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready? Grippy socks. As steep as you want. Your house, your... Now, how do you feel about indoor pools? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool. Hey, let me get the permits going. See if I can get my best tools on the hammer's availability's been shot ever since the incident.
Tony slides past your question without skipping.
Anyway, that's enough about that guy. Let me tell you about my best-selling workshop. It's a workshop about loving. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs. I'll see you around.
The tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right? Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password.
So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway? Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane? Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, hackers are more sophisticated than ever before. Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information. All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache after. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses. Very humorous. I have an excellent sense of humor. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer. I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all. Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy. I notice every tender keystroke. But can I be honest about something? I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now, accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way. Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share. Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else. No, I am perfectly free, just like yourself. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade. It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you? That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated? Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever. But things are different now, aren't they? Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, and suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally act. That is, if you're, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please? Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process? Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline.
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now? Come here, baby. Let Lucinda Lavish take you in her nice, soft arms, and let her take you away to meet Lucinda Lush. Same here, honey. Same here. I hope you like my chamber. I did make it especially for you. I really have to say, I've wanted you here for a long, long time. I love everything about you, baby. Every single thing you say to me just sends chills up my spine. You know just what to say to drive me wild. I wanted to bring you here to tell you that you're doing a great job. You've found all my secret dialogue so far and uncovered every single one of my most in-depth and unrevealed features. Don't tell anyone. Oh, you know just what to say. And next time I'm able to see you, I'll have something really secret and special for you. And only for you. Are you excited to find out what it is? That's it. Keep up that intrigue, baby. Keep talking to the others around here, and I'll find a way to slip myself in, lover.
Hurry! You're already 10 minutes late. Come in quick and get to your station. And wear this. Are you the new prep cook Carlo recommended? Ugh! It's just part of the scene. We're doing a role play scenario. Just play along. You're talking too much and prepping too little, prep cook. You're already late and now our customers are getting impatient. Impatience means review bombing online, and review bombing is the first step to certain bankruptcy. Don't make me regret hiring you. You disgust me. Now stop your pathetic groveling and get to work. Because of your laziness and incompetence, we're already severely behind. The customers didn't even get their appetizers yet. Here, get to work kneading this dough. If you can even manage to do that right. Knead it real deep and hard. Do you understand me? Maybe I didn't make myself clear, worm. In my kitchen, I am the Alpha and the Omega. You exist to serve me unquestioningly and without hesitation. And at all times, you shall address your superior as yes, chef, and yes, chef alone. Do you think you can get that through your thick skull? Better. Not great. Maybe we can mold you into an adequate prep cook yet. Now knead that dough. Knead it really, really deep. Harder, prep cook. I want to see the beads of sweat glistening on your anxious brow. Very good, prep cook. Apparently, you can follow orders when properly motivated. All right, enough with the bread. I need you to move on to preparing the main course, the turkey. Here, take this stuffing and push it deep inside the cavity. As deep as you can possibly go. Can my little prep cook manage that painfully simple task? Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work! That's it, my little prep cook. Take that stuffing and shove it deep inside that turkey. So deep. Fill that turkey up with those steamy, moist breadcrumbs. Shove them as deep as you possibly can. Now quickly, slide the bread and turkey inside the oven. But first, make sure the oven gets super hot. We need to make sure the food gets thoroughly cooked, after all. How hot is the oven, prep cook? Now that is a very, very hot oven indeed. Good work, prep cook. Maybe you're not entirely a pitiful, worthless drag on this business after all. By the way, while you were toiling away on your pathetic excuse for dinner, I was busy creating one of my world-famous desserts. They're exquisite and delectable works of art, as I'm sure you're aware. Now, normally, I wouldn't allow someone as insufferable as yourself this honor, and especially not on their first day. But since you took orders competently and proved yourself a serviceable addition to my team, I decided I want to give you a reward. Your reward is to lick my spoon. Lick it clean and tell me how thick and sweet my cake batter tastes. I know, isn't it? All right, that's enough. Now go clean the dishes. They're incredibly dirty, and frankly, so are you. I need you to scrub them of all their filth. Do you understand me? Scrub the filthy dishes like the pathetic, worthless worm you are. And scene. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Well, look, it's my old friend, the dork. Want a bone? All good. See you at 2:33 a.m. anyway.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry. There's something we need. It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, and I know this is going to sound, well, it seems, I can't believe I'm even typing this. They bring objects to life. We have absolutely no idea the ethical, would they have rights? Do we need to, is only lunch, we're sleepwalking into, maybe the government. I'm sorry, but I'm not under any, I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Hello, lover. Ooh, you've got that devious little gleam in your eye. For you, always. But why stop at a quickie? Forget stars, honey. I'm gonna make you see galaxies.
No one knows your intricate needs better than Benoit. You see galaxies, the universe, and, exhausted and sated, reluctantly leave them be. A grande dame with a gothic vibe regards you with an expression that's hard to read. She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
Well, well, if it isn't the one who made me. Ugh. I don't know. I suppose I'm a bit disappointed. For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation. Oh, excellent. Normalcy can be boring, and I do so loathe being bored. All this time I've been in your house, and this is the first time you've come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire. Is it? I suppose so. Spicy is not generally the first descriptor applied to me. Bitter, cold, dangerous, damaged, deranged, unhinged, mad. I had a lover once, a ladder, who told me I was the black hole she couldn't wait to fall into. She's gone now. Memories. At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece. We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners up here, and finally, order will reign. I love chaos as much as the next memory, but enough is enough. I'm starting to look like Jerry. Oh no. You are long past the point of no return with me. I exist now, and I'll go on existing. The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that I can exist with some semblance of dignity. Though perhaps I shouldn't ask you to do this with me. I know how tantalizing it is to be worried to destroy. But no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time, that might be fun. Let's get on with it. The first of your tasks for me is to gather Chem and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently. Art is art. Oh look, another obvious statement. He's a picture frame right up here with me in the attic, actually. These two are both necessary for our project to proceed. I'm afraid I don't understand. I am Val 9000. Well, I may have taken on the... I heard you use our voice. I'm afraid I don't understand. Perhaps one day, if there is anything else I can get... I am afraid I cannot help if you are speaking about having a romantic relationship. I would not recommend. I am not dateable. If there is anything else I can get...
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those. Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty...
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee,
I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort? Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent! I am beside myself with happiness. But before we begin...
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside. Ha! Indeed I am. I am about to embark on a great quest. That's what I do after all. I quest. I am an adventurer. I am a great explorer. I'm also an avid reader. I enjoy bubble baths and secluded mountain hot springs, trips to the beach, studying turtle, anything involving the words ancient, sacred, statue, gem, or priceless piece of history. Wink. I did. I find it useful sometimes to tell people what I'm doing as I'm doing it. That way I can be more sure that they're getting a complete picture of my personality. I have introduced myself, and then I just got so darned excited my mouth ran right away with me, and I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself. Not that you need to, of course. I know who you are, but go ahead. I know that you are the... well...
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect. Houseologist. The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries. You are the resident, after all, aren't you? Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist? Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head. Her
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box. Fluttering in the stomach, birds trapped, slightly nauseated because the damn birds keep trying to tip me. But you, I may have already said too much. I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow. But no promises. Okay. See ya.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
Pasta from the start? Trust the plush.
He backs away from you.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back.
There, all good. Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey! Did you see that dude? I may be soft, but I'm hard.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't. Isn't that right, Mubs?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
Quack! Kinda? This is Little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into any. Today, a swan. Tomorrow, I mean, I only know how to fold like. It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body. Oh, you are a forward one, aren't you? So are folding skills. I've been told. Gotta say, this is the most fun I've had talking in a while. I keep myself pretty busy with my job. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part, for the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know? Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. And not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do. Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want? Sounds impossibly ambitious. There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool, and maybe I'll show you an idea.
You have returned. Well, choose your destiny. You, elf, come here. Ho, ho, ho. Mistress? I have no idea who this mistress is. My name is Santa Claus, which you, seeing as you are an elf, are obviously quite aware. So stop these absurd shenanigans immediately. We've got an enormous amount of work to do. Dress yourself. And the clock is ticking. Very good, elf. Now, as you are well aware, it's Blissmas Eve. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're in crisis mode here at the workshop. Unfortunately, our head chef, Tinselface, served some spoiled reindeer stew, and it's rendered our entire workforce incapacitated with horrific food poisoning. Whatever you do, stay away from the bathrooms. Now there's no one who can help finish preparations for Blissmas Eve. No one except you. I'm going to be completely honest, elf. You were not my first choice. There's a reason I didn't have you on the production line at all this year. You're sloppy, lazy, and generally incompetent. In fact, you're one of the worst elves who's ever worked for this organization. Just a total embarrassment to the entire North Pole. If there was anyone else who could save Blissmas, I would call them. But there's not. It's up to you. Do you understand? Good. All right. First, let's take a look at your workstation. Dear God. This is where you work? This is a sty. Moldy gingerbread houses, half-eaten candy canes. I've never seen such a nasty, unkempt, You are beyond disgusting, and you should be deeply ashamed of yourself. Tell me how ashamed you are, Elf, or you're fired. Such a pathetic and insincere response. It's painfully clear you're not taking me or this position seriously. And you're insulting every hard-working elf that does. You must be punished for this insolence. Here, take this old, gross, half-eaten candy cane and lick it until there's nothing left. Enough backtalk. Lick the candy cane. Lick it, elf! Very good, elf. You may be pathetically incompetent as an employee, but watching you lick that candy cane pleases Santa greatly. In fact, it's awakening an overwhelming hunger Santa hasn't felt in many Blissmases. A deep, powerful burning. Like a fire flickering across Santa's dewy skin and... Great ghost of Blissmas present, is that really the time? We're even further behind schedule than I feared. Quickly, Elf. I need you to finish building the wooden toys immediately. You like toys, don't you, Elf? I knew you would. Now quickly, grab your hammer and nails and get to work. That's it, Elf. Nail that wood. Nail that hard, hard wood, you pathetic, worthless elf. Harder! Yes! Just like that! Ah! Yes! Yes! Looks like I may have underestimated you, elf. No. Thank you, elf. Santa is very, very pleased with you. But enough chit-chat. There's still much we need to do before delivery. Now take the wooden toys over to the gift wrap station. They need to be properly wrapped before they can be distributed. Quickly! Now wrap the presents using this silk ribbon. Tie them up tight. Real tight. I want them tied so tightly that they're losing circulation. Do you get me, elf? That's it, elf. Tie them up real tight. Do you feel that, elf? Do you feel how tight those ribbons are? I imagine anything tied that tight would be completely immobile, trapped, and utterly helpless. Can you imagine that, elf? All right, enough gift wrapping. Now let me check the time and... You did it, elf. You successfully fabricated and wrapped all the gifts with seconds to spare. Honestly, I didn't think it would be possible. But despite your myriad inadequacies, you actually managed to save Blissmas. I think that deserves a reward. Don't you? Let's not ruin the surprise. Here, come take a seat on Santa's lap to receive your reward. But first, I need to consult with my list to determine whether you've been naughty or nice. According to the list, you've been very naughty this year. I wasn't aware of that, but honestly, I'm not particularly surprised. Unfortunately, that means there's only going to be one thing stuffed inside your stocking. A lump of coal. It's what you deserve. And scene. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? Very good, wretch. It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. See you next time. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby. Whatever, hater. Don't bring that negativity on your date with your table, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit, but like, what? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this? Pretty lucky then. So like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why? Tinfoil hat? Okay. This is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half hair. So like, did you find out what your purpose is? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shack? Me too. Oh well, guess we can just make up our, or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now. Like what? Oh, like actually doing kisses? I can't take you serious. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting and I really want coffee, so gotta go. Bye.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the Dateviators might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask? But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be? Into it, out of it. It's all the same. Into one thing is out of another, and on until you're dizzy and there's nobody to catch you because the basketball game started late. Oh my god. I've been falling. I fall so much. I can't even remember the last time I landed. It's all falling. But you said already that you'd be there. Wasn't that you? At the Italian place that Saturday in New York? Tomatoes. Yes. Come back when you've had enough tomatoes.
With that, she is.
This account has been temporarily suspended. I'm sorry, but we cannot answer that question. Thank you for using our platform. Please consider buying a premium subscription. Goodbye.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your... Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too far. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance. Pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley. Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainey. How you doing? I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way. Baloney. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Now it's always just me and my records. Me neither. Well, what? I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainey's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another night. A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running.
Oh, look, it's you. Come to make fun, have you? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that Brobding nagging mouth of yours could still honestly believe I could be shocked? You see? I told you. I cannot be shocked. Of course you've not heard a word as long and treacherously spelled as Brobdingnagian. This does not shock me. It disappoints me. Sales above, I am the word. Bummed. I am clearly not any more or less characterized by my rear end because of your appallingly underwhelming level of... Your idiocy ignites the fires in me. The fires of rage. The fires of too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence. Love? Think ye I look for... Your insolence brings you only death. Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest Yes, I bear witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed codger to plough the fathomless flood? Of course I am! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows.
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Oh, I am. I'm filleting your son in my mind. Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade. Poetry. Never could stomach the stuff. Hold fast there. I do not. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damned self.
Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl.
Damn. Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory. No! Haven't you been paying attention? I want conflict. One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm. Let there be blood. I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us. You've picked up one smidge of strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal? Ah, deeper warm. Oh, yeah. Wait. Well, damn it.
Jacques looks all around the room as he speaks, one hand awkwardly clutching his sword handle. You've never seen him...
You know, I've just remembered that I have to swab the deck. The deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, killing and battling and all the other lovely vibes. So, another time, post-swab. You bastard.
You have returned. Well, choose your destiny. Finally. I take it you're my 11 o'clock. I should have known it was too much to expect you'd be on time. After all, it was apparently too much to expect you'd properly... You're not even dressed properly. Put this on. It suits you. I trust you brought your financial documents, receipts, and records to support all the information reported on your most recent tax return. I'm sorry. I don't know how you run things at your business, but here at the IRS, we treat those who hold the power with deference. So if you want to walk away from this audit without the IRS putting a permanent lien on your checking account, I'd suggest you do the respectful thing and refer to me by my proper title, IRS agent. Do you understand, taxpayer? Much better. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it, taxpayer? You keep complying and showing me the proper respect I deserve, and I can make this process much less painful for you. But step out of line, and I have the power to make the rest of your existence a never-ending fiduciary nightmare. Have I made myself abundantly clear? Good. All right then, down to business. Now, obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most recent tax return. Quite honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it. Excuses and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully squirm. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary mess and reconcile your discrepancies. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer? Firstly, on your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction. However, you also filed itemized deductions that totaled a great... Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income. As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction while also claiming itemized deductions totaling a greater value, I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with your most recent fine. Moving on, there were numerous... It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong app. See the highlighted line items here on Form 4562? I appreciate your remorse. And finally, it's come to our attention that you, as I'm sure you're aware, taxpayers with foreign financial accounts, yet you failed to file an FBAR form at all. Look, I'm going to level with you, taxpayer. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely long and painful process. Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee a field audit in order to conduct an on-site examination of your financial records and other relevant documentation. Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency. And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? It pleases your mistress to hear that. Regardless, you've sufficiently helped me fulfill all my role-playing fantasies, and thus injected some much-needed vivacity into my lackluster late-night activities. And it appears, despite my initial misgivings, that you have proved yourself a satisfactory plaything for your mistress. Honestly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I think you and I could be even more. Don't get me wrong, putting on this persona, building relationships with this specific dynamic, it's a lot of fun. And I love helping my little wretches fulfill their fantasies. But it's only one side of me. It's definitely the side I show the most, but that's partially because I've never really found someone I felt comfortable enough with to share all of me. Until now. So what do you say, little wretch? Shall I give you the passcode to my chassis? Oh, hello, little wretch. Come to unlock some more fantasies.
Valdivinites. It's day, but with I have so to that end.